Going on YouTube, it's your homie guy about to bring y'all a new video on It's On You channel. Today video is going to be like an updated version to my knife collection. I did a video a few months back, maybe it's been even a year, of my knife collection, but that was pretty much my folding EDC knives. This pretty much going to cover all my knives, whether it's folding, fixed blade, or defensive, or whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to do a video on all of them, talk about the pricing and whatnot, and try to give you guys a couple of links to the places I found them. And before I started recording it, went back and tried to find, receipts and an email and stuff like that from where I bought them from. And a lot of these knives are nowhere near the price that I paid for them some time ago. Some maybe 2 or 3 of these knives are more recent, but the rest of them I've had for a while. Some of the prices went up from $10 to even 30 or 40 bucks. So if you can't find the knife for what the price that I find it for now, sorry about that, but I'll just give you a few links where you can find the particular knife. And also, no EDC dump today. To be honest, I'm chilling. I went to the gym earlier. I did carry something small, but I'm not really going to talk about it. But I'm not going to do an EDC dump today because I'm trying to see something. I'm trying to do a little experiment or whatnot. And but don't get freaked out. I know a lot of people like the EDC dumps. I love them. I'm going to continue to do them. I'm just not going to do them today. Do it today. Just trying to do a little experiment. But with that being said, we're going to change the camera view. We're going to get right into the video. All right, guys. Here's the view now. We're at it. These two knives are the same, except one is black and one is red. So this is the Victorinox Swiss Army knife. This is pretty much kind of in the multi-tool realm. But I like to carry these when I carry a pretty big folding knife, or if I got my self-defense knife on me, because if I have a self-defense knife on me, I'm not going to use it to cut anything for us utility-wise. So these are pretty cool to have. Or if I want to go small for us in multi-tool or whatever, I won't carry my Leatherman skeleton or something like that. I just throw one of these in the pocket and be good to go. Got a few things on it. Got a file on it, bottle opener, little flathead on it, another flathead, and it's also kind of sharp right here. I guess you would use that for pretty much like a can opener or whatever. But like I said, I have 2 of these, one in red and one in black. And this is the Victorinox Cadet. And then this is the Victorinox Pioneer, which is a little bit bigger. It has a bigger knife, pretty much the same tools, except for one. Like I said, you got your can opener, flathead, bottle opener, and this is your pretty much your mail opener on this side over here. Open up your mail or whatever. But I want a few more of these. I seen some different colors I would like to get, but these are very, very useful. I don't use them as much as I should, but I do use them. Alrighty, we're gonna continue up there and trying to find the information so I can tell you guys the prices on the things when I bought them. The prices never really changed on these two. This is the Benchmade mini Griptilian Sheetfoot. These are the older. This is the older model, which it has the 154 cm steel, which is pretty good steel, but they upgraded them now. So if you buy anything, any of the newer ones, it's going to have the S30V steel on it. And like I said, this is the mini Griptilian, the Sheetfoot. I bought my dad one of these, but I didn't buy him the Sheetfoot. I just bought him the drop tip or whatever with the little nub on it, and it's the stainless steel one. This is the bigger one. Okay, the price on this one, the mini Griptilian, when I bought it, if I'm not mistaken, it was like $95, $96 on Amazon. And even though they got the new steel on them, they're pretty much the same price. As I was checking it out before I started this video, and they're pretty much the same price, like $95, depending on who the seller is. And this is the Griptilian, the full size Sheetfoot. Like I said, it's the older model, so it has the 154 cm steel on it, which is great steel. This knife right here get carried a lot. Also the mini. And we're gonna go to the Spyderco, not Spyderco, Kershaw Elite. We're gonna stay up top with the folding knives. Let me see if I can find the pricing on it. The pricing on the leaks haven't really changed. I had this leak for a while, and you can get this one for around $60. This it has the folding, the little locking mechanism down here at the bottom, where you can lock it. But these things come pretty sharp from the factory, any leak. And as you can see, it's the 1660. I don't know this. It's a Ken Onion design, but I don't know the steel material. But I love the Kershaw leaks. They got a whole bunch of colors in them. The first one I ever had was a flip-flop color, a little rainbow looking color. It was pretty dope. Like I said, that knife right there is around $60, depending on where you get it from. And also, we're gonna continue on up top. My favorite knife is the Kershaw Blur. I had to get 3 of them. This one is in the S30V steel. It's another Ken Onion design. I love the grips on them. The ergonomics is just awesome. It's a really good knife, man. This one, you can find it around $80. Depending on where you get it from, you can get it for about $80. And I just love the grip of it. And it's a very sharp knife from the factory, and it holds a edge very good. You don't have to sharpen it often. And as you can see, I do use this one. It's probably about time for me to sharpen it, but I do use it. I carry it a lot, and it's an awesome knife. Like I said, I have 3 of them. This was the first Kershaw Blur I got. This one really needs to be sharp because I have beat it up a little bit. This is the all black one, and this one you probably can find it for around $58, maybe $60, depending on where you get it from. Right now, Amazon got them for like $58, depending on where you get the who's selling it. And this is the olive green one, and this one is going around $69 to $70, depending on where you get it from. Like I said, I use my knives, and I sharpen them right back up. So, and I just love the grip, and this color is super dope. All right, we're gonna go down here to the bottom. We're gonna keep it like that. We're gonna go down to the bottom, and this is a real big knife. This is a zero tolerance 0350. As y'all may know, y'all should know. If you don't know about zero tolerance, they make some pretty awesome knives, and another Ken Onion design. Like I said, it has the S30 30V steel. Big beefy knife with the steel. It's gonna hold the edge pretty long. Like I said, I use them. It's pretty dirty, but anywho, it's what a knife for. It's a utility knife. It's a tool / self-defense, but mostly a tool. And I got this one for around $140. I was looking for the receipt in my email. Can't remember where I bought it from. I don't know if I bought it from Blade HQ or Amazon, or I may have bought it locally at like Marks or Outdoors or something. I can't remember because I can't find a receipt, so I may have bought it locally, but I don't remember spending over $160 for it. But right now, Amazon has it for $156. Blade HQ may have it for a little more, maybe a little less, but I'll put some links in the description for that. And we're gonna go to the next zero tolerance that you guys see up top. This is probably one of the top 2 most expensive knives that I have, and this is the zero tolerance 0450 carbon fiber. I got this knife because I always wanted it, and if you guys have followed me, a lot of times, even though I might switch some things up, I have a dedicated knife for every gun that I have. So this knife was dedicated to the CZP01 Omega, and it also has the this has the S35V steel. So I don't know how much better this is than the S30, but this is the S35V steel, and it's a pretty nice knife, pretty dope and sleek. It's very light. It's a pretty good carry, especially when you're trying to go light, and it's not too small, but it's enough to get the job done for whatever you're trying to do. And this one I didn't know until after I got it. It comes with the little green access little spacers on here. It's pretty cool. I'm wondering if I can find some red ones so it can actually go with my my blood red grips that I got on my PO1. This one cost me a grand total of $211. I bought it from Blade HQ. I will put the exact link on there. They may be higher, they may be cheaper. I got it from Blade HQ, and they do have free shipping when you spend over a certain amount of money. So, you know, save anywhere from $5 to $10 depending on how much you like to spend on shipping. Let's find the Tenacious. All right, now we got the Spyderco Tenacious. This is another. It's one of my other favorite knife brands. They make pretty good knives. I had a Tenacious. My first Tenacious was the stainless steel one. I ended up giving that to my brother because, you know, I wanted to give him a pocket knife, so I gave it to him. This is the Spyderco Tenacious all black with the G10 grips. This one is made in China, so it's just their little cheapest steel that Spyderco uses or whatever. As you can see, that's the steel right there. And it's a pretty good knife. I keep this in my my bug out bag just to have a spare knife, and I love flicking them out. Pretty cool knife. All right, and next is the Spyderco Man X2. Trying to find the let's get right to it. I'm trying to find the receipt I had for it. So y'all can be patient. I guess, you know, y'all ain't doing nothing else. Got all this on screenshot, so I was trying to have it out. Don't want to come up. Alrighty. All right, right now these are going for about 140-ish, and it also has the S30V steel. It's a very big knife. It's about the same size as the zero tolerance 350. They have the same steel. The 350 is a little bit heavier because you got more handle and you got a wider knife. The length is about the same as far as in the blade length. And I almost got my finger. But this is the Man X2. This is a pretty nice knife. I like it. This one was dedicated to my Glock 17 Gen 5 MOS. I should have named all the other ones that they were dedicated to. So that was the Spyderco Man X2. Now we have the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. Now this is pretty funny. Right now, Amazon, there we go, had to get it right. This one has been beat up pretty good. I use this. This one's dedicated to my PO7, my CZ PO7. But right now, Amazon has the Spyderco Paramilitary 2 for $165. When I first bought mine back in March the 1st, 2018, I paid $134 for it. So right now they're like $30 more for it, which is pretty crazy. Also, I want to step back. I'll go back to it in a second. Now, the next Spyderco, which is the last one I'm gonna show you guys, is probably the most expensive knife that I have on this table. And I'll tell you how I did. I got this one from Blade HQ as well. This is the Spyderco Paramilitary 3. Now I have the the copper grips on here, and they patina so nice. I mean, that's dope. I mean, they was super clean and coppered out, you know, real shiny at first. And I just keep them in my little knife, little little holder or whatever I put all my knives at, and it patinaed really nice. But anywho, it's just so fun to flicker with too. I like to play with them. But I paid a total of $218 for this knife. This knife from Blade HQ, but it didn't come with the copper handles. They came with the original G10 black G10 handles. I bought the copper handles from Blade HQ as well. I paid $59 for one. The knife itself was $43, so it came out to be $218 after taxes or whatnot. So even though I paid $218 for this with the copper on there, I have seen these knives with the copper already on it for much more. But I will say, installing these grips on this knife was a pain in the ass. I still don't think I have it right to the fullest. If I can kind of focus in, that's the release. But if you could see, I don't know if you could see it, but the inside, the main part of the frame of the knife is not flush with the handles. It was real hard to get it in there. I'm thinking about breaking it back down and bend them the opposite way, so hopefully they would sit flush, because right now I had to loosen this up more than what I really wanted to in order for me to have a smooth release when I flick it out. Right now it's fine. I actually don't even have a designated gun for this as of right now, but I just wanted a Paramilitary 3 so bad, and I bought it, and I actually got a flashlight to go with it as well. This is the Olight, and it patinaed pretty good too. But this is a pretty dope knife, and like I said, this is the most expensive knife I have. I never thought I would have spent 200 some bucks for a knife. To be honest, this is a Taurus G2 right here. Taurus G2. You can find a Taurus G2 anywhere from $215-ish to $250, depending on where you go, what part of the country you live in. All right, and the last folding knife is going to be, this is a pretty cool knife. I got this from the big homie at 77 Solution. It has it has D2 steel on it, so it's pretty cheap steel compared to all of these, but it is the best cheap steel on the market, hands down. It holds an edge pretty good. Knife is very strong. He has these on his website. I think it's this color. He has one with the black handle with the stainless steel blade, and he also has the black G10 grips with the black blade. So I will put a link in the description for that as well, so you guys can go in there and cop those at 77 Solutions. And this is I don't carry this knife as much because somehow I tend to forget I have it. Sorry, I just bumped the camera. Sometimes I tend to forget I have it, but it's a pretty good knife. It carries well, it works, cuts, and all that good stuff. So and it's not too heavy, but it's sturdy enough to for where if you was trying to do some stuff with it, you know, some utility work, you'll be fine. Then we're gonna go to the fixed blades, and we're gonna start with my defensive knife that I have. This is the K-Bar. I think it's the TDI, if I'm not mistaken. This is a very good knife to have for self-defense. Yeah, this is K-Bar TDI. It's pretty much so-called was made for law enforcement. When I bought this at the time, January 17th, 2019, I paid 33 bucks for it. This is actually the second one I had. I bought another one and gave it to a friend of mine. But I probably will ask the homie at 77 Solution to make me a different sheath for this, because I like it, but I would like one that's a little bit more small, a little more closer to the size of the knife. It's a little too wide for me, but it get the job done. What I like about it, you can switch the clip around to you can switch the clip around on the sheath to you know, for if you left-handed or right-handed. I got this set up for me now because I'm right-handed. Then we're gonna go to the next fixed blade, and this one is I don't know how they pronounce it. I just say CRKT. Cause I done heard so many different names when it comes to this knife. I'm trying to find it on here. I think I paid about $60 for it. Yes, I paid $56.42 for it back in March 31st. Right now I have this on my battle belt, and it's a pretty sturdy knife. It's got a nice little weight to it. I love the handles on it, and it's pretty sharp. The steel, I don't know about the steel. I have to look a little deeper into it. Quite sure it's not the cheapest and it's not the most expensive steel, but this knife is pretty dope. I would like to get another sheath for it though, because I like the size of it, but I don't like the mechanism that they got for as in clipping it on the belt or whatnot. It's pretty stupid, but the knife is pretty dope. All right, next up, this knife is a fixed blade as well, but it's more so of a survival knife. I have this on my EDC bag, and this is the SE3, and that pretty much stands for the blade length. It's a pretty they make some awesome knives, real good knives, especially for if you're a camper or whatnot. I don't camp, I want to get into it, but if you're an outdoor person, messing with wood and all that stuff, cutting stuff up, it's a knife for you. I bought this back in November 25th 2018, and I paid $98 for it. I think it's going for a little bit more, but this is a very good knife. As you can see, it's very sturdy, and it's a very thick knife. Take a real nice beat. Haven't used it yet. And last but not least, this is the knife that I keep on my bug out bag. This is the SE6. I bought this back in September 2018, and I paid $112 for it. So this was only like, you know, say what, $14 more than this one, which I thought it would have been a big difference, but it's not. This knife is so big it wasn't even in the camera all the way. This is a very good knife. I've used it a little bit outside, just cutting stuff, just to see what it do, see what I bought or whatever. But it's a pretty good knife. Like I said, this is a more of a survival knife. Now every knife can be used as a self-defense knife, but the purpose for these were pretty much a survival knife. And that's gonna wrap it up. We're gonna change the view up. You guys, that's gonna wrap up the video. This pretty much was not really informational or educational video. I just wanted to throw a video out there about my knife collection. Might be turning my neck a little funny. I got a little crick in my neck. Woke up crazy. But anywho, I just wanted to do an updated video of my knife collection. It has grown pretty good little bit since the last video I did. Like I said, I'll try to do the links to whether it be Amazon or Blade HQ for some of these knives if you want to look for them. The prices will vary, and I can tell you now the prices will not be the same as from the time that I bought them. And as I was looking at it, I forgot to tell you, the Spyderco Tenacious, when I bought it, I paid $44 for it. Now they want like $60 for it, you know what I'm saying? So the price is gonna vary on it. So it is what it is. You know, it's a strange time right now. But anywho, y'all get out there and train, be safe, and enjoy life. Peace. Unk life. It's on you.